Welcome back to the Crude Project, everybody. I'm Ant. That's Z. We got Kevin the 2 Cent. I'm doing the intro today because, oh boy, we have an update on Halo that is absolutely massive. But before we get too deep into that,
You smell that?
dark bark.
Oceanwood motion. Exotic executive.
Smells like success. Do you want a scent that'll hide your farts? Dark bark.
Do you want a scent that smells like a vacation you can't afford? Oceanwood motion.
Do you want a candle that'll hide the scent of your mistress? Exotic executive.
We told you we would do it. We've partnered with IllumineScents. We've created our own scents. Skip the FOMO. Buy our candles. We'll drop the link for you guys down below to check them out. Stay tuned.
If you guys find any enjoyment out of this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All right, buddy.
Yeah.
You brought this to my attention,
I saw it this morning.
and I didn't know yet, and I'm very happy for this. So,
I only saw a bit of it too, so like 90% of it is gonna be surprise for me too.
okay, so we're going to play it just in a minute, but update for Halo. They're losing 343,
Yeah, they got rid of 343 Industries Studio. Yep.
and they are now rebranded as Halo Company?
Halo Studios.
Halo Studios. Okay.
Yep.
So, first and foremost, those who are Halo fans know first and 343 sucks. Sorry, not sorry.
Yep.
After Bungie, Halo went down. It went downhill very quickly, and they tried to bring it back in like Infinite, and it was okay-ish, but 4 and 5, holy smokes, throw them out.
Yeah. They're moving.
Paramount can take a hike too. 'Cause
Dude, absolutely
that show,
terrible.
Oh my.
It's like they took after Reach, which masterpiece, Noble Six, we will always remember. They started to dive, and like Paramount, oh my god, they took off the helmet. You don't take off the helmet.
It gave the Master Chief emotion.
They gave him emotion.
Dude, they did the same thing to Mandalorian. Mando does not take off his helmet. What the hell? They took off his helmet in the show.
Terrible, absolute disgrace. Paramount, don't you ever touch it again? But
Yeah.
now
And
they're
they moved-
revamping.
They're revamping. They're doing a huge overhaul. And they moved over to Unreal Engine 5. So
Oh
now they're going
my
to be experiencing.
God.
Yeah. Full throttle, Unreal Engine 5, Halo 5, or Halo Studios. Let's see what they came out with. They gave us a teaser.
I would pay $120
I'm telling you,
for this
dude.
game.
Look,
Whoa, buddy. This is the type of talk. This is the type of talk right here.
don't let
that gets
Ubisoft
them
hear
in-
that.
Yeah, don't
Ubisoft hits what are they?
quadruple A studio.
Ubisoft in the corner. You say 120?
I'm not. This is the only game
True.
that they would get me to
Yep.
pay that
Listen.
much money.
I've been a Halo fan since the beginning. Since Halo 1. On PC, I played it. Halo Combat Evolved.
Right.
Played Halo 2. Played Halo 3. Well, if it's a Halo, I played it.
But you can't.
I went to tournaments.
You can't let them get on your shoulders like that.
I went to tournaments, dog. I'm talking about I was
You can't be saying 120 for the game. Come on now.
120.
Next thing you know,
make it
150.
150.
What is this, auction?
155, 175, 155, 155, 200 sold.
All right, here we go. We're reaching the Tarkov realm here. 250 a game.
I'm telling you, dude.
Imagine the mods. Like if Gashnor made a mod for the
Oh.
new one. Jeez, I don't know. I mean,
Need
those
it.
are some of the biggest hits for his channel.
The
yeah,
mods?
Yeah, the what was it? The
Cursed
Halo. So there's a guy, quick side note. Gashnor, if you don't know, if you play it Master Chief Collection, if you
Yeah.
get it on Steam, you can put mods on the game.
Yeah.
Gashnor is an individual who made Cursed Halo.
Uh-huh.
He made various ones. He made Halo Combat Evolved and I think 3. And he did other people did other ones, but he was one of the first to start it.
Yeah.
Absolute hilarious. If you ever have time, get the Master Chief Collection and play Gashnor's Cursed Halo Combat Evolved. They went and changed everything, like the cutscenes to the guns to how the enemies react. Everything. It was great. Absolute pleasure.
If you
to play.
could imagine cursed images and then apply it to the Halo like in everything.
There's a whole level
It's
that
it's
is racing.
hilarious.
There's a whole racing level. Halo Kart.
Let's see what.
Anyhow, yes, let's get into this. I'm super excited for this. Let's not wait anymore. I'm already hard.
Matthews, take one. Mark. This is Casey Wu, take one. Mark.
I was told that I can just be my authentic self, Chris.
For 6 years, I don't want to be in front of a camera.
There's so much to do and so much fun to be had when you play Halo that I feel like I never run out of things to do.
I love intricate stories that take place across lots of different worlds, have lots of different meaningful characters.
What made Halo successful at the beginning? What is the legacy of Halo, and what's the soul that we want to bring forward, and what's the craft of making Halo games?
Yeah.
And how do we set our studio at best to go deliver on that?
We knew we had to make a change in order to take us into the future.
When I first heard about Halo moving to Unreal Engine, my first thought was, this is going to be a really hard secret to keep.
I think fans are going to be excited about the future of Halo because of the possibilities that are afforded us by using Unreal.
Before, we really had to split our focus in thinking about building an engine, supporting it, being really kind of a tech company and a studio at the same time. Since we've made the change to shift to UE, we can bring Halo forward in ways that people have never seen before while still being true to what Halo is.
The Foundry project was an effort to show ourselves how far we can push things using Unreal 5.
New studio art director, Chris, came to me and said, hey, I have this crazy idea.
He said, hey, there's this thing called Project Foundry that I want to do. Let's make it happen.
Foundry specifically is based around the same concept of the Foundry in Halo lore. It's the place where Halo rings are born. It's not a game, it's a research project for our studio so we can prepare ourselves for the next steps of making Halo games.
Yo, no, is that Valhalla? Dog, is that Valhalla right there? Oh. I'm about to bust. Oh!
It
Valhalla
looks
covered in
incredible.
flood?
The original Halo franchise was a graphics showcase. It was best in class. That's what Halo was when it first was released, and that's what Halo needs to be again.
Speak it. Tell him the truth.
So once Project Foundry had been approved, we took the entire creative team and we ideated on 3 locations, something old, something new, and something really alien.
We had the Pacific Northwest, which is sort of traditional Halo biome.
We were trying to shove as much foliage in there as humanly possible to make it really feel like you're on a hike in the, Cascades.
The Cold Lands, which was the second biome that we took on, it was more of a technical showcase where we could play with shaders, we could play with deformable landscapes and terrains. Unreal affords us more opportunity than we've ever had in the past.
On the surface, it might just look all like snow, but how many layers of things combine to really give that winter look?
And then our third biome was the Blightlands, which is any land that's been completely taken over by the flood.
I wanted to give our team the opportunity to really express an alien world, a really alien world, taking something way further than they may have actually done in previous Halo games.
What's impressed me about watching the Halo team work in Unreal is how beautiful everything looks, how incredible the environments look. I don't think we've seen anything quite like it in Unreal Engine before.
Fortunately, we have a studio that's really passionate about Halo, about the look and the feel, and I think there's a lot of hunger to really collaborate, to move forward together.
Foundry was an initiative that touched on every part of the creative process, everything from concept art, VFX, characters, vehicles, and weapons to make the future games of Halo.
Creating an asset, taking this design, now we can really dig into material foundations. What is it actually made of? How is it physically accurate to the world? Now we get to take all the wonderful legacy assets that we have, bring them to life, and bring them to today's standards.
The level of detail, bro.
No, dude, I'm fitting
We
a
are
bus.
really excited to be not just working on multiple projects, but also expanding our studio.
As a lifelong Halo player, I think the game's only going to get better when we get those new, unique perspectives and people bring in their expertise and passion for the Halo franchise.
We are looking for new talent as the projects that we're working on kind of get further and further into their development cycles.
And it is great to be part of a team that's growing because you can kind of see that force multiplied as people come in and take on challenges and you can do more.
Imagine a place where you have the commitment that this is what we want to do, Halo games, and create those experiences. And you can express your talent, your creativity, and your professional ambitions in that place.
We're looking for designers, we're looking for artists, we're looking for engineers.
It feels like a new beginning for the studio in a lot of ways, and I think that's pretty rare.
And I think we arrived now at a point where you see the beginnings of people to start to believe in the process.
There's so much momentum that we have right now and focus and clarity on not just what we're building, but why we're building and kind of this next phase of Halo.
The worlds that we're building, the stories that we're going after.
The potential at Halo right now is huge.
Halo Infinite was the last remnants of how we made Halo games in the past. That was our recipe. And what we're doing right now, we're changing that recipe.
Be a little critical. That was a little clunky there. That looked a little how he did that maneuver. You don't. It's down. You know. What I'm saying? Hey, sorry. I'm gonna be that guy. We're not.
Well, it's still fresh. I don't
Still.
think they've completed anything yet. So, well, what do we think? What do we think?
So it's too early to say whether they've got it. They got it
Right.
going. Now, visually, here's my thing. A game can be so visually beautiful but so boring at the exact same time. Okay?
Yes, I agree with that.
So I think visually they have it down. Oh my gosh, dude! You looked at him with the close up, and he had the old
level of details.
He had the
Oof.
pistol on him, dude. It looked immaculate. My thing is when they were like, "Oh, we need to go back to when Halo was good." Halo 3, focus on 2 and 3, nothing else. Find out what made those games as good as it did, and they weren't as visibly beautiful as what they can be now. And I think a lot of people can say and back me like a game doesn't have to. I don't have to see every blade of grass on the field. I just want that same Halo 3 absolute nonsense, chaos, multiplayer game mode where it's like the moment of a game can change down to the wire. You're playing capture the flag, and all of a sudden you're down to the last 30 seconds and something crazy just can happen. That is what Halo made Halo. It's not how great it looks, how smooth. No, you're sending a warthog from Valhalla off the lift with the flag in the last 15 seconds, and your guy jumps off, and you land and you win the game. That is what made Halo Halo. That is what I had so many hours that I probably could have built cars or something. I could have probably made a cure for cancer in the amount of hours.
Campaign, the storyline
was beautiful. It had purpose. It was great. And it felt like after Reach, they literally were reaching for something. They did great
story.
when they went back. So what was it? Halo 4, he went to the other planet to go after Cortana and the Guardians, which were Forerunners, which are in the lore, and they're before humans.
Yeah.
And they're around who made the rings in Foundry, right? But you didn't even really need to know all of the lore in Halo 1, 2, and 3, and even Reach to just the level of emotion and everything. Reach was a very emotional campaign. It really grabbed hold. And as I played through like 4 and 5 in the campaign, I just felt like they were trying to rebuild Halo rather than continue what was going. Like they tried to redirect Halo into something else, and the constant change that they were making
Yeah.
just didn't feel right. Like, it was like, oh, we got to change the armor. We got to change this. We got to change that.
So
Don't
they
fix it
didn't
if it ain't
build
broken.
on. Yeah, exactly. They didn't build on its greatness.
They kind of tried to build their own thing.
Mm.
And I felt like 343 wanted to, I got to make a name for myself. But and I think they ended up ruining a lot of what was going on. They were handed a torch of a legend of gaming. And I feel like they really diminished it a lot.
And another game mode, Forge,
didn't come out. They completely ruined it in the newest one. They made people pay more for it, and then they're like, oh, we can't get it to work. Forge was at custom
Halo
games.
3 Forge was like probably one of my favorite, because like your imagination would just carry you. You could build whatever you wanted. pretty
Anything.
much.
People made
That's
Duck
awesome.
Hunt. So famous games that still are played throughout other custom game modes started Halo 3. Duck Hunt was one of the biggest things. Duck Hunt was absolutely amazing. Zombies, which Call of Duty Zombies did have it, but they made zombies in that game.
Well, that guy Matthews is behind the studio art designer. That dude is behind the whole idea. So it's his pitch, and it's his direction that they're taking the new upcoming games.
Yeah.
So let's see what he brings to the table, because from the glimpses that we saw, environment looks crisp.
I mean, they've got it down. They got the environment down like more than I would ever care for.
Right.
In honesty, like beautifully looks great. Now, I want the chaos, the memories. I want that nostalgia. I do not care even if they brought all the maps of Reach back to Halo 3 and that's all they did. And they just revamped them. I don't
really
need new
hope-
maps. I don't need new maps, new guns. No,
Yeah.
no. And I almost could attest for every veteran Halo player could say, yeah, I don't need nothing new.
I really hope that what they're not going to do is get spoiled from moving to Unreal Engine 5 now, and then they're like, oh my God, we have so much that we can do with Unreal Engine 5. Look at what I can build here. Look what I can build here. And they get kind of too caught up in the world building and making everything look nice and clean, and they forget about the story, the combat, the gameplay, and everything else.
Yeah.
And everything else kind of is secondary, but the world building comes first. Because
Yeah.
it just looks so much nicer on Unreal Engine 5.
Very
and they
true.
and they get too caught up in that. So I hope it's not that case.
They did have a lot of points that were just to the visual aspect of
Yeah.
it, and that I'm worried about that. They had so many points that they had that were just on the visual aspects, the clarity, the foliage, the lighting, the different biomes, which is good, but I didn't see, which is okay, but I didn't see any gameplay. Not even like alpha game, like just movement. And I want it. I don't want pre-rendered, right? I want raw, actual. I want to see them with a controller in their hands, going at it.
I think what they're gonna do is, well, I think the purpose of this was because, like the guy said, it's gonna be hard for us to keep it a secret. So the purpose of this little behind the scenes reveal was to make sure that they don't have any leaks coming out. As opposed to leaks, we'll just give you guys what we're working on and have the people excited for what's to come.
Dude,
And
I'm
now-
already excited.
Yeah, so I think from here on, yes, it is too early to get some gameplay or whatever, because they just made the jump over to Halo Studios. So I'm excited to see what they're going to come out with. And I think in the coming months, I believe November, don't quote me on it, but I think November is a big month of like reveals. And I think they might do maybe a teaser reveal. Who knows?
God, I hope so. I'm telling you right now, if they kind of bring back a Halo 3 gameplay, multiplayer, that's it, dude. That's it. I'm done. I'm going back to pro. Okay, I was never pro, but I'm going back to trying. You gonna catch me. You gonna be my nade's gonna have wings, plasma grenades cross map, dude. I'm sticking people. I'm hitting it with them. I'm hitting it with the no scope Andy, baby. I'm out there with the sniper. Cacao, dude. I'm coming off mongoose, grav lift, 360, no scope. I'm taking people out, dude.
And then he woke up.
Never once, dude. I'm out there. I'm out there, dude. I have so many times where I have just so many stupid things that just happened, and that's. Honestly, like I said, that is what made Halo Halo, is the chaos that would just ensue. You're in the Warthog and we're cruising and somebody goes to throw a plasma grenade and they miss and it hits the bottom of the tire on the Warthog. Now you're flying across the map and the guy's on the back of the gun. And nobody knows what's happening and everyone in the voice call is screaming, "Wah!" And you're just flying overhead. But then you land on 4 wheels and you're just like, darn it, grab the flag. He grabs the flag, you're juggling the flag, and if you know how to juggle the flag, and you're picking it up and you're running, you're throwing, you're picking, throwing.
Halo Studios, if you guys are looking for anyone to be a tester, a QCer for you guys,
I'll call
with
off
upcoming
work.
games,
I'll quit work.
That's your man right here.
I'm telling
He'll
you.
do a nice little tester for you guys, so send him a copy.
Send me the beta link too.
Golly, I'm out of breath. I'm telling you.
All right, guys. Well,
are we done? I don't know. I got more.
Oh, you got more? If I don't stop you here, you got to keep going.
It's been 84 years.
It seems like it, right?
Oh,
my God. Well, all right, guys. Well, the excitement is real. We're looking forward to this one. If you guys got any value from this content that we shared today, if you enjoyed the content today, if you guys are looking forward to this, leave us your thoughts, your comments in the comment section. Let us know what you guys are critiquing this, and we'll get back to you guys. And follow us on Spotify for a great community listen. We'll see you guys on the next one.
See you. Oh, shit.
Oh.